Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Get Up with Sandy M. Today I want us to look at emotional pain. The three types of emotional pain and how do you overcome emotional pain. As you know, life being life, we get hurt along the way. We get wounded along the way. No one can escape emotional pain. No one. Even billionaires do experience sadness at some point that causes emotional pain. Truth be told, pain is unavoidable, but suffering is optional. You decide if you want the pain to kill you or you kill it. I will suggest you kill it before it kills you. The choice is yours. Do you want to die? Or do you want to be in control over the pain and live? You can overcome emotional pain. Okay, first things first. Let us look at three different types of emotional pain. Firstly, there's one that is called core emotional pain. This one occurs when the demand of the situation are just too much. For example, you lost both your parents. The fear of living without parents is just too much. The fact that you're not going to see them again is just heavy in your heart. Or you've lost your children, or you've lost anyone who is dear to you or who was dear to you. It can be your husband, your wife, and the pain of losing them is just too much. Core emotional pain results from experiencing unbearably intense emotion. So as you know, that death does not knock. Even if the person was sick, we don't lose hope. We keep holding on that he or she will get better. So when that comes, it hits hard. You don't know how to deal with the pain associated to it. The pain becomes just too much. Or you've lost your house, you've lost your car, any situation where you just don't know what to do. You just feel that the demands of the situations are just too much. That's core emotional pain. Then the second one is called the relational pain. This one is caused by the feeling of disconnection. For example, you feel that your partner is not paying attention to your emotional needs. Or you just feel that he or she is just disconnected from you. You cannot express your emotional needs because you are scared, or you know that they won't fall in good hands. So you end up bottling things up to yourself. And in that experience, you are hurting. It is said that relational pain stings deeply. I guess it's because it is caused by the people that are very, very close to you. Very, very close to you. That's a relational pain. Disconnection. Feeling of disconnection. You feel that you are not connected to the person you're supposed to be connected to. Relational pain. And then the third one is called self-pain. Personally, I feel this one is more damaging than core and relational pain. This kind of pain occurs when you feel like unworthy, you have low self-esteem, you feel like you just don't belong. You just don't belong. Self-pain is the result of recurring bad experiences. For example, every day you are told that you are ugly. Every day you are being mocked by your big head. You are being mocked by your big nose. So these experiences damage your self-esteem. It will keep you in the dark corner. You'll always want to hide. You'll be scared to shine because someone will remind you of how you look. Someone will remind you of what is wrong with you. Someone will tell you you don't have what it takes. You'll always want to take a back seat. And this will frustrate you, causing harm to yourself. That is why it's called self-pain. But let me tell you that all these types of emotional pain, they have one thing in common. They are just an empty plate waiting for you to dish up. Yes, they will leave you with deep sorrow. They will leave you with sadness. They will leave you with depression, loneliness, isolation. But they are just an empty plate waiting for you to dish up. If you don't feed them, they will remain powerless. They will remain empty. For them to gain momentum is dependent on you. If you feed them, Sunday goes every day, you feed them dessert every day by allowing them to preoccupy your mind, then they will become fat. If you are so obsessed with them, you cannot even sleep at night, you're thinking about it all the time, then the pain will grow. And after the pain has grown, then it will look like a mountain. You will feel like you are stuck on it. You can't see your way through, you can't see your way out. At this stage, things will change. You were feeling the pain, but at this stage, things will change. Then the pain will feed itself on you. Then you become like emotional unstable. So remember Matthew 7:6. It says, don't give to dogs what belongs to God. Don't throw pearls down in front of pigs. They will tremble all over them and turn and tear you into pieces. Be careful what you feed in your life. Be very careful what you feed in your life. Don't feed anything that is not godly. Anything that does not come from God. Don't feed it. Don't feed anything that is not pleasant. Something that does not give you peace. Don't feed it. Don't allow it to grow. Something that makes you feel unworthy. Don't feed that thing. Something that does not make you to be what God created you to be. Refuse with your mind at all cost. If it does not come from God, it is not worth it. Don't feed it. Refuse. You can overcome emotional pain. When it feels like it is just too much for you, you just don't know what to do. Cast all your cares upon him. He cares for you. Cast all your cares upon God, for he cares for you. It is true that losing someone you love, it's painful. I know what I'm talking about. In 2021, I lost both my parents. My mom passed on February, my father June, and then December it was my uncle. That hurt me to the core. There were times when tears uninvitedly will just roll on my face. I cried for months. But I had to make a decision to stop feeling the pain of losing my parents. I had to make a decision to stop feeling the pain of losing my uncle. I had to make a decision to accept that my parents are gone, my uncle is gone. I had to make that decision to get over it. You know, many times we end up hurting ourselves more than what hurt us. To be honest, there is no situation that is overwhelming, but we make it ourselves to make that situation to look like it's overwhelming. We make the situation to look like it's something bigger because we choose to dwell in painful thoughts. We choose to dwell in painful situations. Yes, you've lost the people you love. You've cried. But then get up and accept it. You have to get up and accept it. And it's important in the process that you learn to align your mind with your heart. Because most of the time, when the mind is trying to get over something, the heart keep holding on to it. So it is very important to align your mind with your heart. Get over it. You cannot hold on to something that is hurting you. And let me tell you, time does not heal anything. Don't fool yourself. Time does not heal anything. You just have to make a decision to get over it. You can overcome core emotional pain. All you have to do is to accept that it happened and move on. You cannot undo what happened. Step into the power of now and live in the now. When you feel like your partner or caregiver, whoever you're attached to, is disconnected from you, there is someone you can connect it to. Connect yourself to God. Do not allow relational pain to kill you. Connect yourself to God and tell him, God, I'm hurting. Share your heart with God. God, I'm supposed to be connected with this person, but I feel the disconnection. God, this thing is hurting me. Share your heart with God. You deserve more. Yes, people you are attached to can close doors for you, leaving you distressed. But there is one door. There is a door that is always open for you. There is a door that is always open for you. Knock on heaven's doors. That one is always open anytime. Refuse to feed any feeling that is unpleasant. Don't even suppress it. Don't grind it. Don't bear it. Just step out of that pain. It is not worth your life. You cannot continue living while bleeding. You'll hurt yourself and those around you. Connect yourself with God. Attention is always guaranteed. John 6:37 says, Jesus will not reject anyone who comes to him. Don't rob yourself of your happiness because people are disconnecting themselves from you. You are so precious. Your emotional well-being matters to God. Go to Jesus. He won't reject you. He does not reject anyone who comes to him. Do you have to kill yourself just because you were told, or you are told every day that you have a big head? Every day you are being mocked by it. Did you have a choice to choose what size of head you want? You are not even there when that head was formed. So stop allowing people to inflict pain to you about things you cannot change, things you never had a choice about. You are just killing yourself, you are just hurting yourself. Now you are feeling unworthy because of what it said about you, or what it said to you. Stop it. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. That big head is part of wonderfully made. That big nose is part of wonderfully made. Get up and be who God called you to be. And stop seeing yourself through the eyes of other people. See yourself through the eyes of God. You are scared to connect to people because you were told that you are ugly. Let me tell you, beauty is purely subjective. Beauty is an art. If you want to be beautiful, you can be beautiful. Beauty is purely subjective. It's an art. You have to make a decision today to stop killing yourself. Only weak people give to pain. You are weak when you surrender to pain. You are weak when you give to pain. Love yourself enough to say, not with me. Pain, not with me. Yes, it happened, but not with me. You cannot kill me. I refuse. Yes, you were hurt, but refuse to live by its standards. You are not what happened to you. You are not what happened to you. Rise up and be what God called you to be. Stop living in shame because you are afraid of disapproval. You are hurting yourself. You remember the story of Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus had to climb on a tree to confront his prejudices. Do what you have to do. Put that pain under your feet. You have life to live. You have dreams to chase. Refuse with yourself. Emotional pain can be overcome. In closing, Psalm 23 verse 3, He restores my soul. So whatever pain you're going through, God can heal you. God can heal you. 1 Peter 5, 10 to 11. But the God of all grace, I'm reading this. But the God of all grace, who has called us unto his eternal glory by Christ Jesus, after you have suffered a while, after you have suffered being bullied, after you have suffered being abused, after you have suffered being disconnected from your partner, after you have suffered being mocked, after you have suffered the pain of losing your parents, after you have suffered the pain of losing your child, after you have suffered the pain of losing people you love, after you have suffered, then it says, God will perfect you. God will restore you. God will strengthen you. God will establish you. To him be the dominion forever and ever. Amen. Healing is possible. Get up and be healed. Rise up and be healed. Healing is possible. Rise up and be healed. So if you know anyone who's going through some pain, just share this video with that person. This is not a gossip channel. This is not an entertainment channel. This is the healing channel. We are here to heal. We are here to heal. Rise up and be healed. Rise up and be healed. So you can follow me on Instagram, Get Up with Zandi M, and my WhatsApp number is on the screen. We are here to heal. Heal from that pain. Heal from that pain. God bless you. And look out for my next upload. Thank you. Bye.